Now I'd like to go to Paul Thompson for the quick tips for this evening. Paul, welcome.
Great, thank you, Jim. And okay, I hope you're all seeing this on the screen.
I am.
What looks to be basically a leak on that tank, on that truck. This is an HO scale. And I have to give a big shout out here to Rick Hunter, because doing his bridge building, I've come up with this ridiculous idea, and this is a little off the wall. So, as you can see, this truck also has an oil leak, or possibly a rad leak. So you're wondering, how am I doing this? I'm doing it with Titebond 2 and a plastic dish. Because when I was putting all this stuff together, as you can see, the glue I was dabbing for the bridge in the plastic dish, and lo and behold, I let it dry. And then I noticed I was coming up with things like this. Well, it was just a big puddle, but I thought, this has possibilities. And I did some playing around with it, moving it around before it dried completely. And lo and behold, I sort of stuck a blank barrel over one of the pieces, and I thought, this has possibilities. So, as you can see, another shot of things sort of coming together in my mind. And here we have, if you can picture this, if you want a scene with an oil spill or a drum out, voila. So, here's another picture of the truck with an oil spill in the back. You can hardly see it. It's a yellow truck and yellow oil, but hey, what do you do? Here's another truck with a leak. So as you can see, I got a little creative. Here again, we have the rad leak or whatever. And I'm thinking to myself, I guess my tip for the night is, don't always sell short things that just happen. Think outside the box a little bit. And here you have a perfect example of how you can build in a super detail. I mean, who'd have thought old trucks leak oil, or things have breakdowns, and here's a way to do it. And my other thought was, okay, Titebond comes out in this sort of yellowish color, which is perfect for oil, but if you used another glue, such as the one that I used before, like Weld Bond, it dries clear. Now you've got a water-based kind of thing. And the only trick to all of this is to put it in a plastic dish top. I basically used a lid from a plastic jar, and that allows it to be pushed out later on, and you can use it and do whatever with it. And your imagination is the rule. And that's my tip for the night, guys. Thank you.
That's pretty creative, Paul. Thank you so very much. That's a nice idea.
Paul.
Yes.
Paul.
Yes.
I wonder if you like painted the back side of it, if you get a different tonal quality.
If you did which?
Painted the underside of the glue spot, if you'd get a different, like maybe like dirty oil or something like this.
Oh, definitely. I mean, this is something that just happened to me, and I just kind of got creative with it. And I mean, that's one of the beauties of doing modeling. You discover something that looks like an effect. And if you were to park this in a garage or a parking lot with a leak like this, it's the small things that I feel make people can look at your models and they say, wait a minute, look at that. And all of a sudden that little bit of realism jumps out at them, and it tricks their mind into thinking, hey, you've done pretty good here.
Yep.
That's my theory anyway.
Yeah, works.
I agree with you 100%, Paul. That's exactly what modeling is all about. Thanks again. I really appreciate you doing this for us.
Okay, thank you, Jim.